So I was like, is this a case of failed expectation? Like my desire, is it that I won't be able to get what I want? I just have to accept this. Of course, I know every child is special, no matter the gender, boy or girl. But I so much wanted this gender, and I have to settle for this. So I just had to accept it. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Diamond Mom here again. How are you all doing? Hope you are doing fine. If you're new here, you're very much welcome. Thank you for joining this family. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the gender of my baby. Now, growing up, I had two brothers, no sister. I am the only daughter of my parents. I have always wanted a baby sister, at least someone I could, confide in, someone I could make her hair and, share girlish things with, but it wasn't possible. Now, when I got married, initially, I and my husband decided to try for a girl, but along the line, we decided that let's try for a baby boy instead to be our first child. And by the grace of God, it came out positive. Now I have a son. 2 months after I had my son, I started to desire for a baby girl. I would disturb my husband and pray and pray and pray. Whenever I see my fellow new moms carrying their baby girl dressed up in their pinkish attire and their hair all done, I would begin to feel jealous of them. When we were ready for our second child, we decided that, okay, even way before I was ready for my second child, I was always praying to God with so much faith that, please give me a baby girl, give me a baby girl, at least someone that would be my sister, my confidant, at least a second me. I had already planned and researched on how to try for a baby girl, because for our first child we tried for it and it came out positive. So I was also 100% sure that with this second one also it will come out positive. But life doesn't always go as we planned. Reason being that I took in 1 month before we were ready to try for our child. Yes, we usually plan all our children to fall within these dates or this month. We also have time to track to get the desired sex that we want. But for this pregnancy, it came 1 month earlier. When I found that I was pregnant, I was scared. Now, for my husband, he's not really concerned. If it's a girl, fine. If it's a boy, fine. But I was the one so much concerned with having a baby girl. When I found out I was pregnant, I intensified my prayer that, God, please, let this be a baby girl. Let this be a baby. I was always praying. I know you are the one that put this pregnancy into this womb. I did not know how it entered, but what I know is that I want a baby scared. But see, to be honest, I was really scared because something you didn't plan for it. And then as I started to hear that most unplanned pregnancies usually end up being baby boys. So I was like, wow, am I about to be called mama boys? My husband would tell me to calm down, that the pregnancy has entered, the sex is already there. Me praying now is as if I'm trying, but I'll say, no, you can't change my faith, that this is what I want, this is, and so on. So it continued until my 5th month. I went for the scan and I got the shock of my life. I was told that I am expecting a baby boy. To be honest, I wouldn't say I was angry, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. I can remember my husband mocking me, like he was mocking me that because I've been fantasizing about how I would buy pink things, this and that. And there's this cartoon that I usually put for my son, Pinkalicious and Peterific. The girl Pinkalicious, she's so girly and so extra. So I would always picture and assume me dressing my baby girl like that and so on. And then I got the shock of my life. My husband would mock me that, she, I want to have Pinkalicious. So yeah, now she come and have Pinkalicious. Really, I was not happy. I wasn't happy. But I was like, she, this, it can still change, Abby. Is this not the final? But they said no, that other being it was really a boy and they saw a girl, that it would be easy for the scan to change, for the sex to change into a girl. But most scan that show boy, they are actually correct. And I believed, because in my first pregnancy, as early as 13 weeks, yes, I went for my first scan at 13 weeks, it was already confirmed that I was expecting a baby boy. And that was what I later got. So I was like, wow, is this a case of failed? So I was like, is this a case of failed expectation? Like my desire, is it that I won't be able to get what I want? I just have to accept this. Of course, I know every child is special, no matter the gender, boy or girl, but I so much wanted this gender and I have to settle for this. So I just had to accept it, and then cover up with, okay, I won't buy much things because, of course, my baby is a baby boy, so you have to make use of what your elder brother used and so on. So I carried on like that until I went for the next scan at 26 weeks. And guess what? The scan turned out to be a baby girl. Like, how come? It was the same man that did the first scan that did the second one. I asked him that, you told me I'm expecting a baby boy, so how come? Why are you now telling me that it's a girl? So he checked through my history and said, it must be a mistake, that this, that. But I wasn't having it. I told him, this one now that you are telling me, because I went alone. In the first scan, my husband went with me, but this one, I went alone. I told him that my husband will not believe, because he will feel like I want to deceive him or I'm still fantasizing, that my husband would not believe if I tell him that it's a baby girl now. So I don't even know what you're talking about. For me, I've already zeroed my mind that I'm expecting a baby boy. Okay. So he said no, that there must be a mistake somewhere, that I should go and maybe after some minutes I should come in, that he would check for me again. Okay, I said fine. So I stepped out, and after 30 minutes I went back in and he did the scan again. And to my surprise, to my greatest surprise, it came out to be a baby girl again. Chill, I still did not believe. I still did not believe, because you told me I was having a baby boy and now you're saying I'm having a baby girl. I did not believe him. But then I was happy. I was at least, okay, there is hope, right? There is hope that God did not disappoint. He never disappoints. He listens to my prayers and answers them. So I was like, okay. I came out. I was so happy. I played Chidima's Jehovah Overdue on repeat throughout that day. I quickly called my husband. Even before getting I called my husband and told him that, see, we are having a girl. Your dad is it. My husband was like, are you sure? Am I trying to whine him? I said no, that this is, I sent him the scan results on WhatsApp and he saw it and was like, wow. He was so happy. But still in my mind, I did not believe, and I did not buy anything. I did not start buying anything for a baby girl, because I still have my baby boy's item intact. So I did not even bother to buy for any girl or so. I don't want when I put my hopes high up again, someone will now crash it. So I was like, see, even though I'm happy I'm this, but let me still chill low for now. When I was in my 8th month, we then decided to go for our final scan outside the hospital. And that was where it was confirmed that I am having a baby girl. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Finally, I'm going to have my sister. I'm going to have my best friend, my bestie. You know, this girl bestie, because my husband is my bestie. But then I'm going to have my girl bestie. I'm going to have my daughter, my everything. Like, you can, like, this is a dream come true. Like, I feel my joy is complete now. I have my son and my daughter is on the way. Like, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful to God. Like, every day I wake up and I'm filled with so much joy. Like, everybody knows, everybody is feeling it in this house. That's it's everybody's feeling it in this house that my mini me is coming. Even my son knows, and I thank God that he's actually very accommodating, at least to this pregnancy. And I pray that God gives him a receptive heart, so it will be a good big brother to his younger sister. So finally, I've gone shopping. You know, even people in the market said they heard it from me. Area markets, Ayohuru, Aminaba. If I go, I want to buy this, and you bring another color, I'll tell you no. If you're not giving me pink, see. Look, just imagine, just look at the cute little clothes that, see, girls' clothes are so beautiful. They are so, if you see fine gowns, like, I cannot even begin to. But anywhere I enter and I want to buy something, you give me another color, I'll tell you no. If you don't have pink, I'll go to another shop. You're not the only one selling. So I bought everything pink. I've even bought enough hair bands. Like, I feel as she's coming out, I'll be making her hair, because her mom is an all-rounder. I know how to make hair. I'll make nice clothes for her. I would sew. Oh my god, like, this child, this child has brought so much joy, so much blessings into our house, into our family. Even before our arrival, so many things are beginning to fall in place. So finally, we are having a baby girl, and hopefully when she comes, she'll be introduced to this channel to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, this gender review. This is my own way of revealing my gender, you know, that you shouldn't give up even when man says no. As far as God says yes, just stand on your faith, believe in him, because he has the final say. If I believed in what the doctor said, you know, and then I lost hope, I didn't lose faith along the line. I was still much hopeful that God would do it for me, and he did it for me. So if you know you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.